Hey, Will, you can't hear you, brother.
Can't hear you, bro.
He-
That's probably a
Give me
good
one
thing. You
second,
talk
bro.
too much
Give me
anyway.
one second.
hey, just come,
Give me
just,
one
just,
second.
just come in and come back out. Go in and come back out again. Hey, welcome to Williams World. Welcome to Williams World, everybody. He's gonna get his stuff together. There you go. That you? Nah.
No.
All right. I would say let's do it all over again, but we're gonna let him go. Will, just go back in and come back out. There you go. All
Yeah,
right.
he'll figure it out.
Hey, I'm gonna start it off for him tonight. Welcome to Williams World. I'm your co-host Charles Brakely. Will, he's trying to get himself together along with my brother Cowboy Truth and what's that? Nuke.
No,
Right?
yeah.
No. Yeah, I'm. I just wanted to make sure I got it right. There you go.
All right.
So, hey man, tonight is all about football. We talking about football. I'm gonna sit back, listen to what's going down. I'm waiting for Will to get back in because he okay, here he is right here. So we'll let him get on.
Yeah, he's the football
Yeah,
guru.
now we can hear you. Now
we
we
can hear
can
you. You good. You good.
Hold on.
So we're gonna start it all over again. So here you go.
Wait, before we even start. You tell that Dave Chappelle looking bull from Third Lamokin. What you mean I talk much? I can hear. You just couldn't hear me. Now listen up. I'm wondering why Terrence J down here. Look, turn your phone sideways.
Here we go. Turn it sideways.
Yeah.
It should turn.
I got one of these flip phones, so you know.
But that's cool.
Yeah, we going in.
Yeah, we rock with that. Let me see something. Let's put it like
Obama's
this.
not even the president no more. You still got an Obama phone.
Well, I said this that new Z Flip 3. You know what I mean? I know you're a little behind. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
Excuse me, Mr. Shop Steward. Excuse me. What's up, everybody? Welcome.
All right.
You know what it is, Williams World. I'm your host, Will I Am. Before I get started, I got to introduce my partner in crime, a.k.a. Dr. Giggles, Mr. Chuck Breakley. Hey, what's up?
What's going on, Will? Hey, man, excited to be here as always and just ready to rock and roll, baby. And like I tell you, if you're ready, if you're rocking, I'm rolling, so let's roll.
Sure. Good. All right. And as usual, people have been paying attention. Like quarterly, we do a football review. You know, football, the number one sport. We all take it personal. And, unfortunately, tonight we got more Eagle fans than anybody. So if y'all want to barf or whatever, y'all go ahead and do that. But we're going to start with my main man, a non-Eagle fan just like me, Mr. Lee, the Truth Savoy. He a Cowboys fan, but give it up for him anyway. What's up, Lee?
Oh, man.
What's going on, brothers, man? Like, hey, I was here to get started the season, so it's good to be back.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. And my main man down the bottom here, he like family too. We go way back. No, that's not Terrence J from BET, South Park.
Here we go.
Nook Johnson. What's up, Nook?
What's going on, man?
Hey, man, glad to have you here.
Glad to be here. Hey, do they know your nickname is Jerome?
Yeah, I'll start to put the jersey up.
Okay, yeah. You should have had your jersey on.
Anyway, fellas, we're at the midway point, technically, because it's 17 games. And Lee, you was on before, so I'm going to get to you a little, second. We're going to let Nook open up. We're going to let Nook, main man Chuck, open up because, unfortunately, for them, they got wings. They Eagle fans. So we're going to start with...
We starting with the eulogy first.
How would you assess
there you go.
So far at the midway point? Like, how would you grade your season? What are the positives you see? And what are some of the negatives you see?
I mean, for me, I rate us at maybe a C. Because the offense, we stay young, new coach. My expectations this year was not a lot. I wasn't expecting a lot this season. Mm-hmm. Hurts is, he's a young guy. They all learning each other. But I liked our receivers. Smith. I'm liking the way Rager's playing, and the other one, was it Watson?
What you talking about?
The receiver. Yeah. I'm really excited about that young wide receiver, that core.
Yeah. Hey man, I was the same way. I didn't really have big expectations, like you said, because the new coach. I didn't really know. I mean, I didn't know what the new quarterback was going to bring. So I'm like around where you at. I'm like probably a C, about a C minus around that area. You know what I'm saying? I'm still going to support the team, but at the end of the day, we got to be realistic about the whole situation. And
exactly.
I think we're going to get better. It's just going to take some time, man. It's just going to take some time, and that defense, we really got to figure out we're going to do that defense as well. I don't like the way we're playing that soft defense, versus that. Like we should play a hard nose. Oh my God, I can't even get it out right now. I'm so darn tired tonight. But the blitz, we don't really blitz as much as we used to. And I think we start getting to these quarterbacks so they can start making mistakes. I just don't like the guy's philosophy, because his philosophy is the defensive coach was, well, if they get 8 yards, then that's still an accomplishment. I'm like, no. 8 yards. If they do that every play, that means they're going to march right down the football field. So,
and that's what's been happening.
Exactly.
I mean, our run defense used to be pretty good, but a few games we was getting ran all over.
Yeah.
So we plus that also goes to the offense, getting on and off the field real fast, and the defense always out there. So I mean, it's all going to come in time.
Yeah. And I'm glad our running game is starting to finally come to life now. It's a great running game they got going. Their running scheme, anyway, I love it. And hopefully they continue to do that. And, we'll see. Like I said, the NFC East by far is the best division in the whole entire league. I'm sorry, I hate to say that, but
I agree.
we play hard nose, even though I don't like the Cowboys, but I respect them because they are in the NFC East, and we got one of the elite. Go ahead, man. I see you with your hand up. Go ahead.
Hey, listen, I can't stand the Cowboys, but
yeah.
I gotta be real. They looking good.
They looking good. They looking
good.
Right? You do know we drug test on the show. It's the best joint in the joint right there. No, listen. Historically, it's one of the best ever. But this year it's the Cowboys and then the Bad News Bears. That's it.
Right.
Everybody is right now. I mean, I'm keeping it real. And to keep it all the way real, the Eagles still got a chance to make the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. Because
we got an easy schedule.
Huh?
Moving forward, the rest of our schedule is a lot lighter than the beginning of the schedule.
That's what I'm saying. You got a coach. He's starting to figure it out.
Yeah.
This is your coach, and this is technically, this is Hurts' rookie year because he started game 1. So you got that into perspective too. So like once they figure it out, they're gonna be very competitive. And I mean, still a chance now. I'm not saying they one of the elites, but they right there. They right there. They can be dangerous. I mean, anything can happen. It's football.
Yeah. Hopefully Miles Sanders be back. I believe they saying he might be back real soon. Yeah. So we definitely need him.
I was watching them last week against Denver, and I was really paying attention to that game because I had seen how Denver handled us. So I wanted to see if it was a matter of them just playing the Cowboys and everybody gets up for us, or like, are they really serious? The Eagles are figuring it out.
Right.
I know it seemed like gloomy for Eagles fans base and a lot of things, but Sirianni, I still don't agree with his philosophy. He hasn't proven himself enough to be pass heavy, and the weapons haven't established themselves. But if you paying attention to Hurts, every single week he's getting better and better and better. And like Will just said, they're not out of the hunt. They're not out of the hunt. They are going to play spoilers for a lot of people at the end of the season.
Yeah.
I agree. I believe that, and I think, like I said, we'll see. We just got to put it together and we'll see what happens. Like I said, I don't have any big expectations. you know, I knew it was going to be up and down season. So we'll see what happens, man. You know, we'll see what happens. And you know, like I said, the NFC East, like I said, big ups to them. So
let me say one more thing about them. I believe a lot of that was the coach was a little cocky in the beginning of the season. Okay. A lot of times it'd be 4th and 1, 4th and 2. Instead of kicking a field goal, he would try to go for it, and he wasn't running the ball enough. And I think they done got in his head and said, listen, you got to take the points. And a lot of times we lost the momentum in a few of those games. So I think he's getting. I think now he's realizing we got to run more. And when you got a chance to get points, take the points. That's right. That's right. Yeah. Hey, look, we got some comments out there. I'm gonna jump on it because they get overwhelming sometimes. So I just want to jump right on them right away. We got Deborah McNeil out there. She says, "Hello, enjoy this." Hey, thanks for tuning in, Deborah. We appreciate you. We got Vern Swigert. What's up, brother? He says, "Sup." What's going on, man?
What's up, man? We need to hear from you, baby. Washington. We need to hear about Washington. What's going on with them?
Birthday boy.
It is his birthday. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Happy birthday, brother.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yeah. Izzy Meditate says, hey, Vern Swigert, thanks for tuning in. What's going on, Izzy? Thanks for tuning in. We got my man Chris Smith. He says, yo.
My guy, Chris.
And who we got? Oh, we got William Bird. What's going on, Will? He says, what's good, fellas? Hey, we hanging in there doing our thing, baby. Talk to us. I don't know. What is it? Are you an Eagles fan, Will?
Yeah,
let me know. Is he? Okay. And Chris Smith says Broncos let them off the hook. I wouldn't say that. I think we stomped them, baby. We put
the thing down.
Well, look, Chris could have been on here, but I didn't call him because last second because I had quite enough people. But Chris, the Broncos fan, he was on here last time, and the Broncos. That's another. It's the NFL. Anything happen, any given what they call it, any given Sunday.
Any given Sunday, yeah.
We'll watch one team dismantle somebody, and then the next week they look like drugstore cotton. So, and a lot of that goes to what he just said. Sirianni, the coach, Sirianni is learning, and he getting there. Yeah. You know, everybody was on him about the running game. Miles Sanders averaging almost 7 yards a carry, and it wasn't feeding him.
Right.
So it made people wonder. But then again, like I said earlier, I despise the Eagles. I despise everybody's team but mine. But I love football. And the fact that I love football, I look at everything. I look at other teams. I look at everything. Me and Lee talk about it all the time. I look at stuff. Sirianni's starting to figure things out. And like Lee said, and it's so real because Lee a Cowboys fan. And I know it hurt for him to say it, but it's the truth. At the rate y'all going, you starting to build confidence and you win these games, that's going to be a spoiler for somebody. They have the potential to be a spoiler. Like that, I always say Cam Newton was phony. Him coming back, rejuvenated, a spoiler for somebody because they look good.
Yeah, they do.
Good. Christian healthy. They look good. So anything on any given day can happen. So that's why you just wait and see what happens. Because like you said, we watched Denver dismantle the Cowboys, right? And Atlanta was playing good ball, but the Cowboys demolished them. I mean, you just don't know. And it come down to, it's not necessarily coming down to skill. It comes down to scheme and coaching with the coach. You can have all the players in the world, okay? This is not a shot or shade at the Eagles, but remember that year Vince Young said Dream Team? Technically, Vince Young was right. They was
on paper. Yeah, on paper.
But
so we understood. But the coach was on something else.
Right.
So you can have the best players in the world, but if the coach, like much as I despise the Patriots, look at them.
They looking good. They looking good.
Listen, a rookie quarterback, and they looking good. And I tell people, all them years they was winning, they never had a loaded team.
No.
Never had a loaded team. We seen way more teams with way more talent. Like them years, like 2016, always was loaded. But Garrett didn't have a clue.
Right.
Rams, McVay.
Yeah, Jason Garrett didn't have a clue. So that's what I try to tell people is it depends on who, what, when, why, where. And as much as I despise the Birds, they scary.
Mm-hmm.
They scary. I mean, I don't think they're not gonna catch Dallas and win the division unless something real dramatic happens. But
yeah, something really happened.
Dallas has to completely fall off a cliff for anybody in that division.
Yeah, they get it. But I give it to them. Dallas came back after that loss. They came back, did what they're supposed to do, and that just show, hey, we just had an off game. You know what I'm saying? And they took
that's
care of
all. Yeah,
I give them that because anybody can have off game. It don't matter who you are. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you know, when they did come bagive that thing, I give them props on that. Even though I hate to say that, but I give them props on that. Hey, we got a question for you, Will. Dan Abate, he says, hey, Will, did the Steelers tie the Lions last week?
Tell Dan Abate, I hope you're still watching. When the Eagles get 5 wins, then you look. Matter of fact, let's
the
do it
Lions,
like
bro.
If y'all ain't got at least 5 wins, you can't talk the rest of the show.
Okay, well, I can talk. The Lions, bro. Y'all tied the Lions.
We talking Lions?
We talking Lions?
Hold up, Kanye Prest. We beat the Broncos, and they stomped y'all.
We would trash the Lions.
But did you beat the Broncos?
We did not beat the Broncos. You're absolutely right.
That's why I said any given Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Wait a minute. Lee, did you go, because if you ain't got 5 wins,
no, you're right.
Talk.
What happened?
If you ain't got 5 wins, you can't talk. I don't think that was you that said,
Yeah, you doing all that, but what happened?
You know what I mean?
What happened? That's what I want to know. What happened?
Listen, same thing happened to y'all when, let me shut up.
Yeah.
Get 5 wins. This week 11, y'all ain't even got 5 wins yet.
That's all right. That's all right.
It's not all right.
Like I said, my expectations for us wasn't all that. You know, like I said, so
listen,
I'm good. You know, I'm good with it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it real. If I'm wrong, one of y'all correct me. If I'm wrong, whenever you have high expectations for your team, they never meet them. When you don't expect it, they come out of nowhere.
They never meet them.
Right.
Yeah. To play off on that.
It depends, though. It depends on the person. Like that's individual. That's an individual type deal. Like
nah.
You know what I mean? Nook could have had high expectations. I could have had low expectations. So then how you figure that one out?
Well, then
because you know y'all Steelers fan, every year you think y'all going to Super Bowl.
but that's excellence. Like the Cowboys, every year they think
every year. Oh, Cowboy fans, most of them every year.
Whoa. That's because when you're used to winning,
I understand
that's what happens. You have an expectation.
Right.
Your organization is used to being champions. So what happens? Your expectations stay up there as a fan base.
I can understand that. But sometimes you got to say, looking at my team, I don't know. This year was going to be a little rough.
Well, that's what y'all used to.
Well, you know, no, don't get it wrong. The Eagles have been good for a lot of years. They just couldn't. Get over that hump.
Right.
For a lot of years.
Can I be honest about my team real quick?
And
I've actually talked to Will about this. I didn't have high expectations for the Cowboys coming into this year. Mm-hmm. I thought they were going to win the division because I thought we were just more talented than everybody else.
Right.
But just being completely honest, when we go back to the grades of giving our teams a grades, a lot of Cowboy fans ain't going to like this. The Cowboys only get a B from me because all you've done for me as a Cowboys fan is shown that you've built confidence. Mm-hmm. You have confidence in your coach. You have confidence in your coordinators. You have confidence in the scheme. Mm-hmm. You did to Atlanta what you were supposed to do to Denver.
Right.
And then the reason you did that to Atlanta is because your confidence. You wanted to show it wasn't nothing Denver did that made us look like that. We look like that because of everything that we did. And you wanted to prove that to Atlanta. But you're supposed to beat Atlanta. You're supposed to beat Carolina. You're supposed to beat New York.
Right.
You got a good win against teams like New England, who hasn't lost since Dallas.
Right.
Heck of a game too.
Yeah, you cut it close. You cut it close with Tampa, but there are still some things in there that Dallas has to fix. Man, Dak is playing amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
the offense is playing amazing. There are still some holes in that defense, man. And if somebody is just going to be consistent enough to run the ball, and B, attack those corners when they're in man coverage. You're going to take a chance because they're going to get their hands on the ball. But if you can set them up with them running, Trayvon Diggs is still a little bit too eager. He's finding success.
He a problem though. He's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
He's a problem with his hands on the ball.
Yeah.
Another problem with that though, he's out of position a lot. He makes up for it. He does make up for it because his recovery speed is amazing.
Yeah.
But I gotta hope he's there to get his hands on the ball, and I'm seeing that a lot more late as the season goes on than I did in the beginning of the season.
Right.
Cool. Hey, look, we got
get Dan on here, Chuck, because I want to see what Dan said about.
We're gonna get Dan on here. He want Dan. He said, how was that waving hand feeling?
Oh, we on TV. I can't do what I
want. And we got William Burr. We did ask him a question. What is his team? He said, I bleed green, fly Eagles fly. That's right. Well, I knew. Hey man, I knew. That's why we
right there.
Will, go get that. Will, go get that check, bro. If you bleed green, you need to see somebody immediately.
Yeah.
Tyrone Rick says the Tender Life is tuned in, and he's also an Eagles fan. He said he bleeds green. Where's that at? So I can put it up here. Bird Gang, baby. Woo!
Hey,
you know
Ty, if you bleed green, that means you've been eating something you ain't had no business.
Oh, Dan coming at the Cowboys. He says Cowboys are a great regular season team. A shame they don't give trophies for that.
Oh, shots fired.
Is Dan he an Eagles fan too?
Yeah, he is. I work with him. He works
with
him.
You can't even pay attention to language like that, man. Like, man, come on, man. Like,
man.
I have more Xbox controllers than y'all have trophies. Like, I'm not even about to discuss this with you, bro. Like, nah. If the Cowboys are a great regular season
team, they gave it to y'all. Y'all gonna talk that stuff. That's right. I got your back, Lee. That's right.
Deborah says, "Oh wow." Deborah says, "Oh wow." Hey man, listen. Hey, it is what it is, bro. You know, like I said, right now, you know, we're riding a little low, but we'll be all right. We figuring it out. So
slow and steady.
Watch out. Hey, slow and steady wins the race, baby. Slow
all
and
the time.
It happens to everybody.
We said that. But the thing
because Dallas, y'all got to come back to Philly in January.
Oh, we ain't worried about that. That's
remember that. It's cold in Philly. It gets cold in Philly in January.
We ain't worried about that.
And I might have to go to that game.
Hey, William Burr says the real rap is we own 4 championships. That's right, baby.
Biddy League don't count.
I don't think nobody on this live was born the last time.
Yeah, listen.
Like no.
Well, at least our last one is on. You know, we say our last one was recent, so we good.
Yeah, that one count. That one count.
Chuck, answer this question. I want all three of y'all answer this question. What kind of cookie look better? That cookie with all them chocolate chips in it, or just that one little chip?
Well, I don't like a lot of chocolates and sweets. I don't like
there you go.
You feel me?
Need one.
And then, hey, look, I'm sorry. Izzy says, I don't care if we never win again. We made the Super Bowl. That's right, Izzy. And then we got William Burr.
They helped y'all. They cheated for y'all, and we know
what?
that.
Oh, come on, Will.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Let me ask you this.
Hey, Super Bowl is another name for championship. That's right.
If you ain't got at least 4.
Oh, now it's 4. For years, you used to say, oh, if you ain't got a chip, I don't want to hear nothing. We get a chip. Now it's like, oh, you got to have 4.
I'm going to lower my standards. If you ain't got at least 2. STFU.
Yep.
No,
we got the new.
Here's the deal.
1.5. Let's say 1.5.
I won't discredit their chip. I won't discredit their chip. They chip was well earned. Our homie Seymour, like he's a Viking fan. I had to check on him when they beat what they did to the Vikings in that championship game. But I will say this. The problem with Eagles fans, not y'all, because y'all seem cool, but the rest of y'all.
Lee, Lee, there is no consultation prize for being nice. Don't fake
Hold
it.
on.
No. I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna tell the truth.
Go ahead.
Bro, you already know.
Check William Bird. He says none of y'all was born since y'all last bowl win. Who's that? The Cowboys?
Definitely was.
Or that?
I definitely was. I was born for all three of mine in the 90s, brother. Don't do that. Don't do that, brother. Like I was born for all three of mine. Like,
Ooh.
see, it's comments like that. That be the problem.
Oh
the
man,
the Eagles fans. We all been to high school and whatnot. You remember how high school had certain lunch tables with certain cliques at it,
right?
Mm-hmm.
The Eagles got a championship and thought they could automatically go to the big kid table. Like y'all still freshmen. Like don't do that. This
hey,
is
you
the
know
upper
what, bro?
class table. You walking past the four championship table.
It's not. It's who you beat. We beat the America's team. I mean, Dallas ain't the America's team for real. New England Patriots is. So when Brady was when Brady was on that team, that was America's team. So the bottom line is when we beat them, that's like wow. They
maybe walk off the field. They didn't want to shake hands.
Right, exactly. He walked off. He
didn't want to shake Nick's hand.
Exactly.
Shots fired.
I know Brady a poor sport. To that comment about America's team, ESPN, Fox, CBS, and now Nickelodeon, they all pay top dollar to see who got the most Cowboys games. You can say whatever you want.
Say it to see who got the
most Cowboys games. Cowboys are the most on prime time. They the most America's game of the week. They garner the most highlights on YouTube. They garner the most replays on NFL Game Pass. You can say what you want. America watches the Cowboys, bro. They don't care. Like it's like boxing. You have fighters who are just good fighters,
right.
And you may pay $50 to watch a pay-per-view,
mm-hmm.
but when Canelo fight, you paying that $100 to go see. You may get the plane ticket to go watch it, depending on who he's fighting. That's the Cowboys. Like at the end of the day, like Cowboys, Yankees, Lakers. I tell people this all the time. No matter how you may feel about them, and I'm a realist. We haven't done anything as of late to continue to earn that.
Right.
We haven't. But we not about to act like we don't know who runs the NFL when it comes to viewership.
Hold on. I ain't gonna lie. You touch that man. You can't touch that man.
No,
flag.
You're right.
I ain't gonna lie. You can't touch that man. Oh, hey, Izzy says whatever, Will. And we got Angie Spadora. She says Eagle. Hey, thank you, Angie. Thank you, baby.
All day long.
And then Kendra says, shh, New England just scored. So I don't know who's watching the game. Who they playing tonight anyway?
Atlanta. I'm watching the game now.
Yeah, I'm watching. They up 10-0.
They about to trash them. I'm about to tell you.
Hey, Dan says, I'm with you, Will. Still his future is bright with Rudolph.
What? No, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
No, it's not.
Mason looks like he come from Philly.
I'm about to say, Will really love his team, man. Don't lie to him like that.
About the Cowboys, but you can't say that with us too. Because Steelers, everywhere you go. Like Mike, shout out to Mike Jackson if you watch. Mike Jackson said something to make all the sense of the world one time. When people were saying, sports rigged, whatever. Mike said if the NFL was rigged, you would have seen the Cowboys and Steelers in way more Super Bowls. There are no
everyone.
Period. I mean, I'm just
everyone.
Yeah, thanks, Lee. I mean,
we gonna hear this at CNN. What was it?
We were saying if the NFL was rigged, like like the basketball conspiracy theories, whatever.
Right.
You see more Super Bowls with Dallas and Pittsburgh. They are the two biggest fan bases. Period. They have been for years. So,
well, I do got a confession to make. I was a Pittsburgh Steelers fan all the way up to 1979. Then my grandfather converted me to an Eagles fan around 1980.
How dare he? Let me tell you.
Hey, it is what it is. Ever since then, I've been bleeding green, baby. So
that's it.
You just been bleeding. Listen, just like now. This is something because, like, Me and Chuck go at it all the time. Me and Lee go at it all the time. At work, when I at work before I was been missing time, me and Nook, we go at it all the time. Mm-hmm. It's funny how football is the only sport that we take personal. No other sport. Think about it. We watch baseball, we watch basketball, whatever. Your team lose, you don't care. You go on about life. But in football, it's like somebody hit you with the dagger. When your team lose, tell the truth. When y'all lose to the Cowboys, y'all pissed. And vice versa.
Yeah,
when y'all lose to the Eagles, you pissed. You don't want to.
Right. I got some. You know what, Will? You right. You right. Because I remember when I was working with you, y'all lost to Cleveland one time. And I came in that Monday morning with a Cleveland Browns hat on. And guess what you did? And guess what happened?
What?
By the end of the week, I got laid off.
You got laid off because BET called me and said, "What you doing with Terrence J?" Contract.
Hey, listen! I walked in with the hat on. He just looked at me and was like, "Oh, really? That's how we gonna do it?" By the end of the week, I was laid off. I don't know what happened.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, some guys do get emotional about what their team loses.
All guys, everybody. That's football. Women too. Period.
Yeah.
Listen to me. Listen. Just the old saying. And I want all three of y'all. I mean, come clean. The old saying. But it's 17 games now. Y'all can go 2-15 as long as y'all beat each other. Lee, long as you beat the Eagles twice.
Yeah.
I beat the Eagles twice.
Yeah, long as you're right. You're right.
That's true. That's true.
I've witnessed it.
Hey,
I've witnessed it.
This is going to go right with what we're talking about. He says for years during those this is our William Bird. He says for years during those Reggie White years, every team in the league feared coming to Philly. I got to go with you on that one, brother. They sure did. That hard behind turf, Lord have mercy. And then Romo just said he won't be broadcasting playoffs. Says just like his playing days, he's
taking off.
Yo, I'm one of those Cowboys fans who appreciated Romo, but I'm a Dak guy. I'm a Dak guy, man. Will can attest to this. Like, I'm a Dak Prescott guy, man. Like, he does everything right. And then, of course, now that Romo is up in the booth, I follow these like certain podcasts that the Cowboys have. Mm-hmm. And from their insiders, man, people in that building did not like Romo.
Wow.
People in that, they said like he had nothing to do with Dak's progression. He was not a teammate in which he liked to really try to connect with like other teammates and this and the third. His leadership was lacking. That's why when Dak came in, it was so easy for those players to get behind him because
they just gravitated to him.
He came off as a leader. I was always a guy who, like, I knew Romo had the skill. I'm not going to front. I thought Romo did have the skill. And I think there was sometimes Dallas put him in position to fail, but a lot of times he failed us. But, yeah, I appreciate what he did. I'm just not huge over the top Romo.
Yeah, he stayed with a concussion, too, especially when he came to Philly. Izzy Meditate says, when I lived in the neighborhood, my neighborhood was so mad. My neighbor was so mad his team lost. He threw his TV out the window. People serious about football.
You know what's funny though, Chuck?
I
agree with the Reggie White thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I will say this. I mean, even though that was 700 years ago, Bilal, 360. But I will say this, going to what Lee said about the Romo thing, and this is aimed at you and Nook, Chuck.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the thing they had about Randall Cunningham? We all love to see Randall play. I'm not going to front. I'm still I'm diehard, but to watch Randall play was a treat. Mm-hmm. But I watched on a documentary where he said he never studied a playbook. Can you imagine if he'd have took it serious? Can you imagine that? You know what I mean? He didn't do it because he him and Buddy Ryan really didn't get along either.
Right.
Yeah.
And I understand. I'm not condoning and saying it was right. You got to think. He on Sports Illustrated. He dating Whitney Houston.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have studied either.
Yeah, bro, I'm busy. I got a date with Whitney tonight, man. I can't study.
So you think about this. Had he, let's say he took his craft serious, you know what I mean? We might be looking at something different. You know what I mean? Because I tell people, no matter how good the player is, you could be the best. But if your coaching staff and their scheme is not putting you in position to win, you're not going to win.
Mm-hmm.
You might have magnificent stats and stuff, but you're not going to win. I mean, it's especially like these, like we like to see Lamar Jackson play, but the Dolphins, and it's funny because me and Nook know some Dolphin fans that, man. But when it beat Baltimore, right? And the next day, you know, I've been out of work, so all I do is watch football stuff all day. They said something real interesting. They went back to when Tampa Bay used to own Atlanta with Mike Vick. And he said Miami did the same thing. They just played the running lanes. And said he's not going to beat you with his arm all game. You know what I mean? So do you put that on Lamar or do you put that on the coaching staff for not adjusting?
Yeah, you got to make adjustments.
Yeah.
He could throw it, but everybody know. We all know. Even when we played when we was young, you keep running that ball, somebody going to bust your bubble.
Yeah.
Somebody going to decleat you.
Right.
And then what?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, like I said, no matter how much talent you got, like again, going back to Sirianni, he's figuring out what he got. The kid, Devontae Smith, I'm not gonna lie, he could play.
Oh yeah, he's nice.
Yeah.
Doubters like he too little. Why break him up? But the boy can play. He gets open.
Nah, that boy get open.
Yeah.
Open.
That boy
he
get open.
fast. He can play. Now, I say this all the time because with my squad, a lot of people tell me, I got a good coach. Me, I tell you, I stand against that all the time because we've had more talent in the last 10 years than any team.
Mm-hmm.
Than any team. And then we self-implode. If you don't respect the coach, if the coach don't make you respect him, then you're not going to have nothing. You're going to fall apart. Prime example, Doug Peterson. Once he lost that, you see what happened. The Eagles was coming off that Super Bowl and just went downhill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Y'all did Doug Peterson wrong.
First of all, you got rid of everybody that got you there. Like that don't make any sense to me. Like, why don't you keep these guys and just add more pieces to the puzzle if possible? Why would you get rid of the whole darn squad? It didn't make any sense to me. And you just wanted one and that's it. Like, come on, man. You know what I mean?
Had to.
Crazy.
You had to. Like, you guys were cash strapped.
Yeah.
Like, you guys, y'all broke the bank to win that championship. It happened.
Right.
And then, like, y'all had to start cutting costs. You couldn't bring back a LeGarrette Blount. You couldn't bring back what's the guy? Smith, the receiver. Guys like that.
But
Patterson, the cornerback.
Right.
You couldn't bring guys like that.
We do that with basketball. We just get rid of people. Like, I understand that, but who's up in the office making these decisions? Why don't they make these decisions prior? I mean, come on. If you know the season you're riding out and you're like, wow, we need to keep this guy, that guy. Why not make adjustments to the pay or however you're going to do it? I don't know how it works, so I can't really talk on it. But I'm just saying, like, who's in the office making these decisions? And why are they broke? Like, why aren't they managing their money right? I mean, you look at teams like New England. You look at teams like, you know, some of the teams that have been elite for years, especially in like, you know, for the past, 10 years or so. And you sit there and wonder, how are they so great? Because they spend their money in the right places. They keep the people they need to keep. And it just seems like we always get rid of our players. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
a lot of it got to do with the quarterback. And for some reason with New England,
right.
What's the name? He didn't have a huge contract.
Exactly.
Tom Brady. He understood. All right, well, if I make less money, I'm gonna make it off football anyway, on the side.
Right.
But I can keep these good players. And that's something that these other quarterbacks, they be like, nah, I want that big contract.
Right.
That's what made New England work though.
Right.
Exactly.
If you have a guy like Tom Brady not making top dollar, you as a cornerback or a left guard can't then go to Belichick and say, hey, I want to be top 5 paid in my position. He's going to tell you, no, Tom's not even top 5 paid in his position.
Exactly.
But you have veteran guys. You'll have a guy like Revis. You'll have a guy like Stephon Gilmore. You'll have guys like that who'll be like, well, listen, I want to win a championship. I'll take a 1-year contract just to come over here and win one.
Mm-hmm.
Revis got a 1-year deal, came in, locked everybody up, won a title, and then bounced.
Yeah.
You know, Chuck, it was internal because Carson Wentz played a big part in that too. And I'm gonna tell you, because me and Nook talked about this, and a lot of Eagle fans, we talked about the biggest mistake that was made never got addressed. Keeping Alshon Jeffrey, all that, and he was a troublemaker. Look at all the stuff he's done. And Deshaun, I get it. Look how Deshaun bounce.
Yeah,
money.
Can't stay healthy.
Can't stay healthy. And them big bucks. And then Alshon threw it out there. I don't like Wentz because Wentz don't go to me. Foles, you know, and you started. It was like T.O. and McNabb all over it.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, they love Foles because Foles was
he was
he had their confidence. You know what I mean? But Wentz was more of a loner. He didn't want to,
and he kept going to the same man over and over again. Like, come on, you know exactly who you're gonna go to. Okay, just cover him, and he's gonna forget about everybody else down the field.
Yeah, he's gonna throw it. Everybody knew Wentz was going straight to earth.
But
that's all he was doing.
That's after the fact. Because before he got hurt, 2017, Wentz was all over the place. Remember?
Oh yeah. Right. Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
You can't. It's tough to say that because he was hitting every.
Anybody who was open, he was throwing the ball. But after that, everything was about Ertz.
You know why?
Can we be honest about that?
Frank Wright left.
Yeah.
Can we be honest about that year though?
What's up?
Be honest about that year?
That
year is when the Eagles really adopted that RPO.
Yeah.
So it was a lot. It was a lot of screens, quick screens, slant, quick in routes, stuff like that. Get the ball out of his hands. Let the receivers run after the catch, and then that's how he kept building up yards. If you remember, he was going to win MVP that year without a doubt.
Until he got hurt.
Until he got hurt.
Yeah.
But when you look at his numbers as a whole, he would have a lot of touchdowns and not too many yards. Why? Because by the time they got into the red zone, quick hitter, and we're going to let the receiver do the rest.
That's it.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah. Frank Wright, baby. Frank Wright.
He was going to be barely over 3,000 yards that year.
Right. But, winning cures all else. Because you can have all the stats in the world, but if you losing, nobody pays it no mind.
Yeah, that's it. As long as you winning.
Look at Mahomes.
Guys light it up, but they not winning. You know what I mean? And they, like like the up and down thing. Like Kirk Cousins was a prime example. When Kirk looked good, they put him up on this pedestal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then he disappears. Like you 1 week you're like, dang, like they just beat the Chargers. You're like, oh man, Green Bay in trouble this week. He'll go to Green Bay and look like Al Bundy at Polk High. I mean, it is what it is.
Right. Yeah.
We gonna call a spade a spade. I mean, it's funny like that in the NFL. You don't know who you really don't know because somebody go in. You like, oh, they gonna smash them. You turn the TV on. Damn, what happened?
Yeah.
That's why I love it so much.
Hey, William Bird says, okay, enough talk about Pittsburgh, Dallas, and the Eagles. One by one answer. This truthfully, who are your picks to win it all this year?
That's tough, Bilal. We know the Eagles. All jokes aside, Bilal, that's tough because here I'm gonna use more than one team because I don't want people to think I'm being a homer. 2005. we was 7-5. 2007. The Giants was 8-8. So the point I'm getting at is right now, for you to say who you think gonna win, it's just a shot in the dark. Because we usually somebody come out of nowhere late, get a rhythm, and they can run it. We've seen it. We've seen it all too many times. Like I said, we watched the 8-8 team get hot and win it all.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Green Bay. I think Green Bay might do it.
Okay. And this goes hand in hand with the question Will just asked, but it says, gentlemen, can you give me an opinion on who's playing the best football now? So
can I start?
Yeah, bro.
The team playing the best football is the Dallas Cowboys. And people can say what they want. I know.
What y'all think about that? Anybody chime in?
This is not me throwing shade at Dallas or anybody, because who I'm going to say it is, I don't think many people paying attention to them, because all the attention was a couple weeks ago. But we thought Tennessee was dead in the water without Derrick Henry.
Yeah, that's true.
They are steamrolling people.
That's true.
They look.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Dallas and Green Bay. In my opinion, they the hot teams.
All right, we got William Bird. He says the Patriots.
I can't.
Patriots are playing well right now too.
Yeah,
they on right now. Yeah.
Well, that's a very good point. Tennessee came out and they slapped Kansas City. Then they went to the Rams and then blew them out.
And Buffalo.
So
messed up everybody's ticket.
Right.
With no Derrick Henry. Like,
soon as Derrick Henry went out, I said, I'm taking them off my ticket.
Hey, we got my man Dan. He says someone always goes on a run at the end of the year, and the Cowboys always implode. Some things you can't just count on.
Oh man, get him, Lee. Get him.
Danny looking for attention because his team. Like, how many wins the Eagles got again?
Oh man.
Wait, last year? It's like, no, listen.
Nah, we gonna count this year.
I mean, it's tough. It's tough.
Yo, a cup of Starbucks coffee costs more than the Eagles win record. Like,
stop
it,
killing
bro.
Like,
killing me.
Listen.
Ouch.
Okay,
I'll see you in January.
Yeah.
Listen.
I will say this. Going back to that, who's playing the best right now? The reason I didn't say Dallas because of the hiccup with Denver. But other than that, you would have to say that. But Tennessee, remember, Tennessee was 2-2, coming off a loss to the Jets. They haven't looked back. And I mean, they not. It's not like they winning like last second. Kick a 77-yard field goal. No, they beating cats down and laying back. Just falling back. And it's funny because you would figure when Derrick Henry went down, we all thought, okay, it's over. You know what I mean? Because Derrick Henry is the engine that runs that machine. But they brought in 79-year-old Adrian Peterson, right? And they haven't missed a beat. And that goes with, seriously, it go down to what we say, coaching. Because the only thing that can stop the Cowboys, and I hate saying this, I hate it, but I'll be real, and I think you agree with me. The only thing that can stop the Cowboys is Mike McCarthy. That's the only thing that can stop them right now, the way they are playing. So,
and realistically speaking, like, yeah, it does sound like a homer pick, but just in all honesty, I said this to Will last time I was on. The team at the end of the year that's going to win it all is the team that's the healthiest.
Yeah.
Dallas right now is playing with a chemistry much like Tennessee. And when you start to think about later on in the year, they just announced, come January, December, Derrick Henry will be back. Dallas, you got Gallimore coming back. You got DeMarcus Lawrence coming back. You got Randy Gregory coming back. You got Tyron Smith coming back this week. So when you have a team that is confident like they are, with rolling with the chemistry that they have,
right, and
then you get in those. These are not regular guys I'm naming. These are like Derrick Henry was the MVP before he got hurt.
Yes.
So you get these guys back, and you build on that, which how you're already playing, then yeah, Dallas, Tennessee is going to be scary. But a team to really, really look out for,
Arizona.
Look.
Yeah, you can't sleep on them.
Yeah.
Arizona.
Yeah, you can't sleep on Arizona.
But
I think they lost last week, but
to your point, but what Lee said, Miles Sanders is coming back.
Yeah.
Let me get at where I'm going. The munchkin from the Wizard of Oz, Boston Scott, been holding it down. We not even act like he ain't. He been listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah, he been doing his thing.
He been doing his thing. Now think about this with Devontae and that road runner out there, Quez Watkins.
Watkins,
Y'all got the firepower to keep, because this it's something weird this year that I'm gonna keep it real. Bilal touched on it, and I'm gonna keep it real. Even Leah keep it real with you. This year is something we're not used to seeing. The Eagles with a shady defense. That's one thing that's usually constant in Philly. A defense.
Yeah.
The Eagles on defense, even though if the trade would have went where we was going to get Fletcher Cox, that would have put a bigger hole, because Brandon Graham going down really hurt.
Mm-hmm. Brandon Graham going down hurt them a lot.
Really, really hurt.
Yeah, it did.
But if you look at it, like that is this is something new to all, even Eagle fans. This is new territory. One thing, even in the bad years, the Eagles always had a stout defense. Think about it. We haven't been outside of the top 10 in sacks in a long time.
Right.
Another team you got to look out for, like especially as the season winds down, San Francisco. San Francisco's figuring it out too.
Yeah, listen.
I think the thing that's going to end up hurting the Eagles the most is that there are multiple teams in multiple divisions of the NFC that look good. Like the Rams or the Cardinals are going to be, one of them are going to be a wild card team with 11-12 wins.
Yeah.
So that alone right there, that hurts. That takes up a spot. Then you got Tampa's going to win their division. Dallas is going to win their division. You got a team like you said, Carolina. What is San Francisco going to do? Seattle just got Russ back. So we gonna see, man. It's gonna be tough coming down. Like the NFC is gonna beat each other up.
The Saints, don't forget, the Saints are still sneaky in there. They still sneaky up in the race.
Don't trust their quarterback situation.
But he playing good. It's just their defense has actually let them down uncharacteristically. Because you look at Simeon's numbers, he playing real good. It's just that their defense been letting them down. But that's why, like we said, one of them teams you just named is going to do some damage. We just don't see it yet. Because Dana Bates just said, I can see if Chuck will pull it up. Dana Bates says Jimmy G Blues. Me and Lee are in a group, and all the 49er fans say the same thing. They
hate him.
They hate him. But with that running game and their defense is getting healthy, they're going to be somebody else you're going to have to watch out for. Because I will say this, when they played the Eagles earlier this year, they was at full strength, and they barely beat. They barely beat the Eagles. And the Eagles still didn't even have their steps together yet.
Right.
I'm saying, so it's anybody.
It's hard to say. And we got Dan. He says the Colts. Are sneaky. He's going with the Colts or a sneaky team, I think.
Absolutely. They got a good coach. They got a good O-line. They got a running game. I mean, if they had good receivers, T.Y. Hilton to me is so overrated. He stay hurt. He's another. On this note, Leah understands what I'm talking about. He's another Julio Jones. He's another Deshaun. They stay hurt. And I don't care how good you are. If you stay hurt, you can't be no good if you're not on the field.
That's it.
Michael Pittman Jr. is really good, though.
He's very good.
I know Eagles fans, if I'm y'all, I continue to root for the Colts, because the more the Colts win, the more they're going to want to keep playing Carson Wentz. And the more they play Carson Wentz, the more y'all
the picks, yeah,
the better chance y'all have at getting that first round pick.
yeah.
So the Eagles could walk out of this season if they start turning it on. Imagine sneaking into the playoffs and then having 3 first round picks.
There you go.
Now you go into the draft and free agency with a whole different mindset. You thinking you going to have to do a complete rebuild, but then you get hot. You be like, no, hold on, we got this piece and this piece and this piece and this piece. We got some stuff to build around.
Like, look at this. The Jets are getting better. We're not, they competitive. They got 2 of the first 7 picks already. And the culture is different there. Robert Saleh got them wanting to run through a brick wall for them. So that's it's
yeah, they just ain't got no talent.
Now, it's crazy because everybody it seemed like it, but can't nobody stay in the basement forever. You know what I mean? If you get talent and you change the culture, look out. I mean, because Kansas City floundered all them times. They bought in Mahomes and instant. Like, all right, now every year we looking at them like, oh, they can win it all. They can win it all. So nobody stays down that long. It is what it is, and anybody can win. Listen, beginning of the year, I don't care if your expectations are down or not. The Eagles start off 3-0. It's the chance we can go all the way is coming. It's embedded in your mind, especially if you see how playing with Dallas, Steelers, and all these perennial teams. The 49, anybody. The beginning of the year, everybody thinks they can win. Like this year, who saw the Bengals doing what they doing?
Yeah.
Jamar Chase is an animal. Who saw this coming? Who saw it? Nobody.
Who saw Arizona starting out the way they started?
You ain't lying, nobody. You right.
Yeah, they lighting everybody up.
We knew Arizona. It's not like Arizona was phony. Remember?
Yeah.
I mean, we just didn't know they was bringing
a start out like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the best division in football too.
Well, listen, I got to go, fellas. It's good talking with y'all, man.
Hey, brother, thanks for coming on, man. We've definitely
you
wanted it down anyway.
Thanks for having me.
We got 2 minutes anyway. So
106 in Park coming on, and you got the
Hey, Jerome, I hope you get yourself together. You get back to work.
I'll be soon, man. I'm getting there.
All right, hey, and I'll be looking for you in January.
I'll see you in January.
All right, man. Y'all have a good one.
All right, no, be safe,
right.
baby. Yes, sir.
Right, bro.
Damn,
yeah, good stuff, y'all. Good stuff.
That hour went by fast.
It goes by fast.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah.
It goes by quick.
But we touched on a lot of stuff, and I mean, it is like the person that asked, who's playing the best right now, or who they think gonna win it all. And that's a tough ticket because Lee mentioned the Bucs gonna win that division. The Bucs is floundering right now, but we seen last year how after the bye they never
turned it on. And regardless of what, people need to stop looking at the Chiefs with the side eye because
they still
the Chiefs. And this week is going to say a lot. And I'm not even that fan that's going to predict the win because I don't know going in. Right. But it's either going to be a very close game and one of the teams sneaks it out, or it's going to be a blowout, one way or the other. And that'll tell us everything we need. At the end of the day, if Mahomes just turns it on, that conference, man, that entire conference, not just his division, that entire conference gotta look out.
Right.
That tide going to shift like,
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, nobody's better than them.
Hey, Dan makes a great point here. He said the problem with the Birds is, they have all those picks, but Howie is still the one drafting. You're right. Exactly.
That's fair.
Exactly.
Hey, Lee, another thing, if the Chargers could show some consistency, because Justin Herbert's a bad man back there too.
He is. They just too young right now.
Yeah.
And it's crazy thinking of the vets that they have to say that, but just in mentality with their starting quarterback and their head coach, they just.
Hey man, shoot. Hey, look, man, we're gonna take a commercial break. Then we're gonna come right back and wrap it on up. But great conversation.
Make sure you get on him about that America's team thing. I don't think y'all America's team too, but he was real shady with it.
I know he was spicy with it, right?
Nah, I just said,
like,
on, man.
You gotta put some sazon on that one. Like,
all right.
You seen pluck the earring? He was like
a little bit, like
stop. So we gonna go over the commercial break. We gonna come right back. This is the A Game, the sponsor. Here we go. That is the A Game. Great for vitality, energy, strength, and libido. And if you want your free sample of the A Game, give me a call at 302-723-2836. Again, 302-723-2836 to get your free sample of the A Game. I'm telling you, fellas, it don't stay on the shelves. I just got my new shipment in, and stuff is going off the racks like you wouldn't believe. You can check us out on LinkedIn at Feel Good Talk, on Facebook at Feel Good Talk, YouTube at FGT Mind, Body, Soul, and Business. Also on Instagram at Phil.GoodTalk, and you can email us at philgoodtalk113@gmail.com. And we have a website at www.feelgoodtalk.net. So check us out. We're all over the place. And man, it's a great conversation, Will. You know what I mean? Great conversation. My brother, Cowboy Truth. And
we had the truth in the building.
Yeah, the truth, baby. You know what I mean? So awesome conversation. I love football too. I can't wait, man. I can't wait to.
Yeah, it's time. It's buckle down time. Third quarter, it's buckle down time because after 4 weeks, next 3-4 weeks, we're gonna see the pretenders and the contenders.
Yeah.
You're gonna get better. Then
it's going to be interesting season because I mean, like I said, some of the teams that you wouldn't expect are doing their thing, and some of the teams you expected, they're not doing anything. They're in the basement. So I can't wait, man. I just love it. Like, at the end of the day, I'll still watch. If my team doesn't get what there, but I still watch because I just love football. So definitely.
You couldn't even say that with a straight face, America. He tried to be slick. Go ahead and stress that because
what I said.
Listen. Let's rewind. That a cup of Starbucks cost more than how many wins y'all got. That was a jab.
It's cool. He caught me with overhand.
That was. Listen, I'm just defending myself because the man, the homie man.
Cool. You threw the jab.
No, I hit him with a 3-piece, but at the end of the day, he got me back. He dropped me.
I just said like, oh man, because I'm like, do I back up? My neck? Or do I said, let me stay out of this. That was because he sat there like Mickey was in his corner. All right, Rocco. Go in there and get him.
Hey, I tell you what though, man. Hey, Dan was on fire. He still had something I was trying to throw at you, and we couldn't get it in. But where is it?
Next time I get up here, please have Dan up here, man.
I'm gonna try.
Please have.
Hey, Will, he says 1 week you're great, and the next. Did we already say that? Your time with the lines. I think we already said that, didn't we? Yeah,
I think we saw that.
Yeah. So
he tried, like Lee.
He was on fire.
I mean, he don't have nothing. The Eagles are 3-72. What do you want? What do you
in the last 10 games?
No, we won 4, baby. We won 4, baby. Hey, I wish I had that song, man. I'll play it. You know what I'm saying?
Listen to this.
I ain't got the song.
I do got 4. Right. That's good. But we're in week 35. See that? But see what else was funny? Bilal said, be truthful, we got 4 championships. Where?
Yo.
Oh no, he said, hey, William said, if you hear a roar in your sleep, it's because you dreaming. You on a safari. Hey, man, you know, Bird Gang all day, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, I want to give a shout out to my sister, Chris Makis. She is in the building tonight watching.
Cool. What's up, Chris?
What's going on?
How you doing? What's your team?
I think she like the Eagles.
Does she?
Yeah.
Cool. We're gonna have to talk about like getting this fan base more diverse. There's a lot of Eagles fans in there, man.
Nah, you know, I see more and more Cowboys fans. Where did y'all come from? I'm like trying to figure it out. Like, I went down the street. I ain't lying, man. I ain't never seen that many Cowboys fans in my life. You hear me?
You would be surprised, man. There is a bar. I've never been. I've yet to be at Jerry World. I plan on going next year.
Where is this at?
That's Cowboy Stadium.
Oh yeah. I know you talking.
You would be surprised. There's actually a bar about a mile and a half from there that is just an Eagles bar.
Oh, really?
Eagles fans downtown Dallas just go and just watch the game.
Yeah. Well, they have a store in Dallas actually where it's just nothing but Dallas paraphernalia. It ain't no other team in there. It's just all Dallas stuff. I'm like, wow. So
yeah, they got a couple of those in Philly.
Yeah.
They ain't got
but
no
you'll be surprised. A lot of Bird Gang up in Dallas, bro. Trust me.
It is.
Yeah.
Cowboys fans, we just everywhere, bro. Like we travel. Like again, when you're America's team, that's just what happens. like I really want Dan up here because Dan was really like
yo, Dan was like up, man. Good God.
Like he really act, and he was talking like the Cowboys ain't the only team this year to blow the Eagles out.
Right.
Like the Eagles see a star and pass out at this point. Like,
nah, we gonna get you in January, baby. Don't even worry about it, man. You know,
yeah, because we gonna be resting our starters.
Hold on, here he is. William Bird says, check my page. You'll see the post-league certified championships.
What they in a frame like the 4th of July declaration?
You got Abraham Lincoln holding one like this. Like,
hold up. I do got a VHS tape. Hold on, let me go in here and grab it. I know Dallas is on that joint.
Hey, think this here, Teddy Riley. You can say, oh, but that stuff don't mean nothing. We got 4 chips.
Y'all got one championship, bro. Like at the end of the day, y'all got
thanks, Deb.
one
Thanks for tuning
championship.
in. Thank you. So, okay, fellas, I'm out. Hey, thanks. She said she enjoyed it. Thank you. Appreciate you. Oh man, y'all something, boy. Woo. I tell you, man.
Tell you why I felt good, Lee, because usually I'm out, man. You know what I mean? I hold my own. You already know that, but
yeah, I know.
It felt good, like to sit back and just watch,
and then just watch.
Yeah, he did. He came out like the remember the Diana Ross, the Wiz. Remember the lion? Chuck came out like that.
The crazy part is that he just threw the shot in with casual conversation. Yeah, because I was the Patriots because I don't think y'all America's team, but the Patriots. I'm like, whoa, time out, brother. Hold on. Like, what's going on?
Real smooth, Bibby. Because even Nook looked like, I ain't
Come on, man. You know what it is. I go down. But hey, listen. William, he's really adamant about this. He says, check your history, gents. There you go.
No, see, this is the thing, William. We know the history. That's like, we're not disagreeing with you. We know that y'all have these trophies that are made out of paper mache and like aluminum foil. We know this. We know it.
Hold on. Oh no, he brought out the facts, baby. 48, 49, 60 in 2017.
What's that?
Said 48.
Oh, baby.
What's that code to your gym locker? What is that? Man, get that back.
I gotta lead it up there. Hey, man, listen. Championship, baby. Hey,
No, it's not.
No, it's not. It's
No,
not.
it's
It's
Yes,
not. We're not. But
What's wrong with that, man? Hey, Will, thanks for that. Thanks for that beautiful information.
Listen,
Will, thank you,
if
baby.
that's the case, then Cleveland top dog.
Huh?
If that's the case, then the Cleveland Browns is top dog.
You sure, or is it Green Bay? I don't know.
I might say it might be the Packers and the Chiefs too.
Might be the Packers, yeah, and the Chiefs, yeah.
Listen, Cleveland won like 10 straight times. Think about that. Look it up.
Okay, I'm gonna look at and Izzy. She's right. Hey, she says exactly. Championship is a championship. And what Will say? He says, "Say what you want. They are league championships." There you go.
Go back to Izzy. Go back to Izzy. Izzy, you do feel good talk. This ain't The View. So, you know, you might go ahead.
All right. So let me say this real quick.
Go ahead, brother.
Y'all can't say in one breath, Cowboys fans can't talk about old championships, and then say in the next breath, we got 4 championships. Like, that's why championships are not. It's a difference between little league championships and when y'all won those, everybody wasn't even playing against one another.
Okay,
that's true. It was 6 teams.
Like, I don't know about 6. I gotta look that up.
It was Chester Township and the Memorial Park
and the 40 and up club from the YMCA. Like, y'all can't do that. Like,
hey, listen here, man. You know, hey, a championship. You're right. I mean, I let y'all. You know, you were in the VHS time. I give you that. So we were back in black and white TV. Matter of fact, I don't know if it was TV or not, but hey, we all, you know, it is what it is.
Y'all gonna tape the love.
We gonna. She says, William standing at 4'11", you don't know what she says. Standing at 4'11", you don't know what problems with me. You don't want no problems with me. Okay.
Well,
he said at 4'11", you don't want no problems.
Yeah, good.
Chill.
Like my kneecaps. Yeah, I mean that's a good point Lee made, because that's the first thing that come out of the Philly fans is them old chips the Cowboys sitting on. But then you want to acknowledge.
There you go, Will.
Then you want to acknowledge the Memorial Park, the promoter champion. You know, you want to acknowledge them.
Shoot.
Nah, you can't.
Yo, my man said 48. It was still slaves around, bro. Like, you can't bring that up. Like, that was
49, 60, and 2017. Like,
let me put them back up. That looks so beautiful. Don't you agree?
No, like, look at the gap between
60 and 2017.
Yeah. Listen.
60 and 2017 don't even belong together, bro. Like, come on, man. Like,
if you ever in the studio, go to the locker that say Teddy Riley.
Bro. Like, you know how much has happened between 1960 and 2017.
This one they used to play real football. It wasn't no protected. It was no, you know, they would get. You hear me? No face masks. Just get. Right.
Yeah.
All right. What we get?
No, that's good. That's cool. No, that sounds good.
Somebody just texted my phone and said, "Who that up there? Seth Joyner." You really trying? Yeah, with that bull. Listen, and it's funny because, like I said, what we say earlier, we take it so personal. People say anything, they hold on because they really trying it, Lee. They really trying.
No, I see it. Like I was trying not to be so much truth tonight because I ain't eat yet, but like those years took me out, bro. Like,
hey man, Will with me. Hey, thanks, Will. Hey man, thank you, brother. He says, talk to him, Chuck. Real football, yes sir.
Yeah, leather helmet.
They playing tag football now. What you say?
These years y'all talk about John Madden was still in daycare. Listen,
Yo, Pat Summerall was in journalism school. Joe Buck wasn't born.
Oh, woo!
Yo, Roger Staubach
Larry.
hadn't even been drafted yet, bro. Like we gotta stop. Like,
look.
He said,
I know
"Hey, that's my man. Hey, he with me, baby. Thank you. Well, he says, I no need, fellas. I know it hurts. Yeah, man. You know, we speaking facts here. FACTS,
what hurt?
baby.
What hurt?
Let me bring them up. Let me bring them back up. Y'all must didn't hear. Hold on. Let me put them back up. Bam.
Yeah, I see what Chuck doing. I see what.
Remember that song? 77790.
Facts. That's right. Hey, listen. That's it. There we go.
What facts? What?
Eagles for life, baby. I bleed green.
I bet he read those years off too, like Day and All About the Benjamins. 15, 48, 49.
Hit him again. Hey, you know, I'm Eagles for life, baby. You know how it is, you know.
Good try.
Y'all really need to talk to somebody.
This is my prediction. All right, all jokes aside, this is my prediction. I see it. Eagles winning straight out.
No, because they play the Cowboys again.
We're gonna whip that we're gonna whip that butt this week.
Y'all don't play us this week.
I mean, not this week. Well, January. Yeah, January. We got y'all.
Only way y'all beat us is if we resting our starters. If we lock up the 1 seed, then yeah, y'all
Come
get us.
Come out. I got a perfect plan.
Go ahead.
We all gonna link up and watch this game.
Yeah, we are.
I'm there.
We're gonna link up and watch this game because I'm gonna prepare you right now, Lee. He gonna come in with his pinky rings. If they lose, just follow the Discord. He gonna be blinking. He ain't gonna be able to hide. If they lose, I'm gonna tell you what he gonna do.
Oh, get
I'm iced out. What? I tell you. So we gonna set that up. We definitely got to go to this game. We got to go somewhere.
Oh, hey, where you located at, brother? Where you at?
He live in Philly.
I'm in Philly.
Oh, you're okay. Yeah, we're gonna link up definitely. That'd be nice. We get together. Yes, indeed.
Can I make a prediction about my team this week?
Go ahead, brother.
Well, I told you when I first came on, I said the 2 games I was worried about were the Bucks and the Chiefs. And I said we were going to win one of them, and I said it was going to be the Chiefs. I got the Cowboys. I got it a high-scoring game. I'm going to go 38-35 Dallas.
Who y'all play this week? You talking about this week?
Kansas City.
Y'all play Kansas City?
In Kansas City.
Yeah, it's a loss.
You see how easily he just do that, though? Like,
loss. Hey, Will with me too. Shout out to my man Will. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
Who y'all play this week?
I don't even know. I gotta look at my schedule.
Like lost.
No, I gotta look at my schedule, man. I'm sorry. I ain't got it. I think we play hold on. I got my phone there. We play the Saints. That's a win.
Where's it at?
That's a win. It don't matter where it's at. We're gonna still beat them.
Nah. If it's in New Orleans, I got the Saints.
Hey, Dan says since 2009 NFC East championships and Cowboys 5.
But see, we don't get it. The division championships don't count for nothing. We talked about this before. You know what I mean? It's a good, you know, like right now, if miraculously y'all came back and won the division, that is progress. I can't lie because of the situation.
Since we bringing up like history, ask Dan to look up how many NFC East championships total.
Dan, look that up, baby.
And championships total. You can have your 1912 Titanic championships, and the Cowboys still have more than y'all.
Hold on, let me put that back. Maybe you forgot. Hold on. Where is it at?
Mm-hmm. The crazy thing is, in all those, the Cowboys won more between the 80s and 90s than y'all have total.
Ooh.
Hey, listen, it's all good.
About that. Like,
it's all good. You know, what we got? My man Danny still on fire. He said, "I thought you were saying Cowboys are the greatest regular season team."
Ouch.
Oh,
Here it comes.
See, Danny he's still attempting. Like he's still attempting. He's see when you an Eagles fan, I understand you ain't got nothing better to do because everybody watch football. Like, at what point, like, do you just not talk to the team that dominates your division? The Eagles, Jalen Hurts watches a Cowboys game and get migraines. Like, there is nothing to talk about here, bro.
Oh, he got one more. He got something for you though. He came back. He said, "How many playoff wins they have in the last 20 years?"
How many y'all have in the last 20 years? Y'all got the Super Bowl. Okay. Congratulations. Like,
y'all got to the first round. What? Every year got knocked off, but it's cool.
We got to the first round back rookie year.
Last Lakaya says, "Who was the worst fans going?"
Oh, it's between them, Lakaya.
I gotta say, I ain't gonna lie to you. We got some bad fans, man.
Real talk.
Yeah,
and this is what I'm 100% real.
Yeah, we do.
Dallas Cowboys fan base is the worst fan base in the world.
You think so?
Yes, bro.
I don't know.
Lee.
Yes.
They gotta be. If y'all won A, they won B.
I'm not arguing.
I ain't gonna lie. No, I seen some stuff. I go down to Vet and I see what goes down. It's like, wow, you know what I mean?
So we overreact to everything. If we doing good, we overreact.
I mean, we do snowballs at Santa Claus, so I mean,
yeah, but y'all just horrible football people. Like that's all I say. Like,
see, I was trying to agree. I was trying to go to clean slate. You know what I mean? It's all good. It's all good.
No, I really think it's Dallas, man. For real.
He said dominated division. He said win in the 90s.
Yeah.
That's what
well, honestly, if you look at it, because they talk about it every 4 or 5 games, you really can't say who dominated the NFC East because it backflips. It flip-flops.
It does.
It does. Washington might win, and then after Washington, Dallas will win. Then after Dallas, the Eagles will win. Then the Giants. Or it's just flip. It's crazy how that division flip-flops. So it's tough to say that anybody dominated, It's tough to say.
You know why people like Dan hate the Cowboys, and if we just being real? Think about the last positive thing they had going for them. 2017, the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. They won the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. Nick Foles, Super Bowl MVP, parade in the city. Everything's going well. All they talked about during the offseason was what Dallas was going to do. They gave the Eagles their credit Super Bowl night, gave them their credit again during the parade. After that, nobody in America cared.
What channel was you looking at? Dallas 5, Channel 5 or something like that?
I was watching ABC Philadelphia.
You gotta be kidding me. Nah, come on, man. I'm gonna tell you that week, that whole they were going crazy in Philly, man.
No. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. The city itself was going crazy. Like Philly showed the Eagles love. I'm talking about mainstream markets, and that's what people don't like about the Cowboys. It's like, regardless of how the Cowboys finish this season, think about this. Mm-hmm. They will be the most talked about thing in football come the offseason. Why? Because if they don't win the Super Bowl, people are going to wonder why they choked. They look so good. What happened? Shannon Sharp says it all the time, doing Cowboys things. Dan was just talking about it. They're going to choke in the playoffs. Y'all going to talk about that all offseason. But if they win it, y'all not going to want to watch sports TV because all they're going to talk about is Dallas. So either way, that's how the Cowboys play this game, this media game. Mm-hmm. And that's why certain fans don't appreciate it.
Right. I mean, maybe throwing a few millions of dollars into the media because, it's controlled by money too. So, hey, who knows? I don't know. He says, laugh out loud. I read about your last Super Bowl in history.
Still going. You know what? A point to what Lee said earlier when he said something about division championships and stuff don't mean nothing.
Right.
That go for all teams. If you don't win it all, season's a failure.
That's it.
Yeah, that's right.
If you don't win it all, season's a failure.
My thing is, honestly, the only really Super Bowl, like I understand we all happy, with rings on it. And this is just my opinion. And this is the neutral. This is very neutral. It all boils down to who won last year. That's it. If you look at it, the end of the day is who won last year. Those, who's going to win it this year, they're going to be talked about, and so on and so forth. I mean, you can go back and say we had 4, we had 1, whatever. But at the end of the day, is the team that won the last Super Bowl. I mean, that's what it all boils down to. That's the team. That's the team to beat. Put it like that.
Right.
So they doing pretty damn good too. The Buccaneers. So.
Right. So how many years have you had this problem, Chuck?
What's that?
How many years have you had that problem?
About what? Being the team to beat.
Team to beat.
Yeah, thank you. I say 2018. I think every year we the team to beat because every year we come, they prepare for us to whip our behind. You know that.
Everybody beat every year. That's
nah. And I mean, same with y'all. Pittsburgh. I haven't heard too much. I heard too many stuff going on. Big Ben, he run around looking like a mummy. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
We got more chips just in the 2000s than y'all got, period.
You got what? Say again?
We got more chips in the 2000s alone.
I mean, like I said, Pittsburgh used to be my team back in the day. So I don't have no problems with Pittsburgh, but at the end of the day.
About Dallas.
So
I got Dallas though.
You just all out hate Dallas because when you was a Pittsburgh fan, we was beating them in the Super Bowl.
Oh, that's a lie. Pittsburgh was actually whipping behind in the 70s. 77.
No, y'all were. But y'all still weren't Dallas. Like
oh man, my man Dan back at it again. Here he come. He said, let's not forget Steelers time.
You know what? Listen, O.P. Taylor. I'm letting Lee handle you. Nice. Because we work together. I'm trying. I'm letting Lee handle it, and he's handling you very well, but I'm about to drop a bomb. But see, I don't want Chuck to get caught in the crossfire. I'm about to drop a bomb. Because like Lee said, you ain't got nothing. So blurting out. You even went to the Romo files. That was that is Chuck saying the America's team thing. It was so funny and so.
That's 6 years ago.
Yeah, 6 years ago.
Like Romo 6 years ago at this point.
Yeah, I mean, he had to pull the Romo file out.
Oh God, man.
Chuck, let me ask you a question.
What's up, bro?
What's your quarterback situation after this year?
I would keep him, man. I would keep him. I mean, I wouldn't get rid. Why would you? It's not his fault that they're, like I said, I mean, they're telling him to throw more. You just got to work with him. I think if they work with him, that'd be good. And we need somebody young because every time we get somebody old and they got to get rid of them next year or whatever, it's like, I would just work with him. I would just keep him. And I think you could, I mean, they always try to make a running quarterback, a pocket quarterback. That's anywhere. To me, if he can use his feet, and it is dangerous, like Will said, eventually they're going to hit him and then that's going to be it. But he just got to know how to slide and do what he need to do and protect himself. But again, some people throw them cheap shots, as you see all the time. When the guy goes down, they'll take that fine. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like I would just keep him. I would definitely keep him.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not a bad quarterback. I mean, because
he's not.
If you look at it, Ryan Tannehill not a good quarterback, but they put together a scheme for him to be successful. And right now, they haven't found a consistent regimen for Hurts to be successful all the time. Come on. Hurry up.
What?
Come on. That's my crazy daughter. Yeah, she just said the same thing. Eagles stink.
Oh God.
Because Thanksgiving coming, for people that don't got turkeys, you get eat eagle. Whoa! All right, wait a minute. We went an hour.
Yeah, we way over.
We way over.
Hey, but yo, it was good talking. I had a good time with y'all, man. Hey, you know, it was fun. I had a good time with y'all,
But
man. That was fun. I appreciate it.
I'm gonna talk to Dan. I got Dan number. Me and him gonna bust it up. I'm gonna try to get Dan. Get Dan. You still there? I'm gonna try to get Dan to come on.
Yeah, definitely.
Next time or
you like yeah.
I will make sure I'm back for that episode.
Shout out to Fred Van Vliet. He stiffed us again. JR was supposed to be here.
Hey JR, I'm about to hit him up, man. Hey man,
it's the third time.
Stop ducking the smoke, JR.
Ducking the smoke. He was
What's his team? What's his team?
This second, JR Wells. He was supposed to come on 2 football episodes, and he was supposed to do the baseball. The baseball thing was a success, so we let him slide. But this is the third time. Oh, there go Dan. Dan just put the smiley face. Yeah, Dan, I'd like to get you on. Or at least if you don't come on, you could meet us at the game. You know, in January, God willing, we all, you know, the more the merrier. You know, we can.
That'd be fun, man. That's gonna be fun. I gotta make sure that's gonna be fun. We probably be 8 o'clock game, probably more than likely. Are we the 8 o'clock game?
No, I think we like a 4 o'clock.
4.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can check it, but it don't matter. I wouldn't care if it was old dark 30. I'm not missing this one.
No, I'm not missing this one. Nah, that's just gonna be a good one. Like I said, we'll see what's up, and you know, may the best team win. That's all. You know,
that sounds good right now. Till Dallas up 30-3, and you in there like, yo, man, watch this.
No, he gonna be fine. He said let the best team win.
I said let the best team win. You know what I mean? I'm just waiting. You know, we'll see. I ain't gonna talk no trash. I'm gonna see what happens. We'll see where Pittsburgh is. You know,
can't
and we'll
talk no trash. If you got $1 for every win y'all got, you'd have to go to Dunkin' Donuts for the coffee. You can't go to Starbucks.
Can't go to Starbucks, bro.
I don't like Starbucks. I like Dunkin' Donuts anyway. Shout out to DD. Thank you, Dunkin'.
That's your problem right there. That's why you evil.
Yes, that's my joint. I'm telling you. Give me a large coffee, right?
Right.
Put in some almond milk and 3 Splenda, baby. That's it. Dan, he's back again. He says December, that's awful close to playoffs. They may not show.
Ouch. He's still fine playing.
Hey, Will, you know,
I'll make sure we link up. That's not I've known Dan for years. They're good dudes.
Hey, shout out to Dan. Thanks, Dan. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for tuning in.
Listen, we definitely gonna link up. We can't go to the link because they don't play football there. So we're gonna have to go somewhere else. Yo, y'all haven't won a home game this year.
Yeah, I mean, I can't argue with that. You're right.
Like,
but the crazy part is we're gonna make an example out of y'all in December.
What example?
Yeah, we're gonna beat y'all. I don't want to hear. Oh, we said our starters. No, I don't want to hear none of that, man. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear about y'all. It don't matter. If we beat you. We beat you. We'll be putting up on it. Let's go. Anybody out there?
He said that with his chest. He said that one with his chest.
Lee, I'm glad you noticed it because didn't he?
He stood up with a little. What we putting on?
Nah. Come on, now. You know, you gotta make it interesting. You gotta make it fun. You know what I mean?
You gotta make it interesting. I mean, the game ain't gonna be interesting, so you gotta make the trash talk interesting. I understand.
Oh God! Now I want to hear nothing. We beating y'all 30-2 or 3. I don't hear nothing, man. Straight up. Dan's out of here. He's leaving now, so he said bye to everybody.
My God,
Dan, I'll give you a call, Dan.
Thanks we did go in overtime like a mug. Whew, Lord. Yes, we did. We went to OT.
Ooh, I can't wait.
It's gonna be fun, man. Fun year, you know. I'm glad. I need that, man. I need that to get out and talk trash. That's good.
Credit for something. I was talking to shout out to my man Charles Bryce, Lil Rick. I can't never get a 49ers fan to show up. They all decline. So I give y'all all the credit for showing up.
Mm-hmm.
At least y'all showed up, win or lose. Y'all was here. Shout out to my man Chris Smith too. Broncos lost, but he showed up. He showed up, showed out. He was here.
Shout out Chris, man. That's the homie.
Yeah,
Shout out
my
Chris.
man, young breast milk. Fellas, I had a good time.
I did too, man.
I did too, man.
Man, because now I really can't wait for the next segment.
Next time I'll make sure I have all my Eagles gear on. You know what I'm saying? I might have, just the Eagles costume. What the hell? Just go all out.
If I do that, then the show will be 9 minutes. They're going to cut Facebook. Gonna cut
Hold on, wait a minute. We got some out there. Lakaya says Patriots is beating the Falcons. Thank you. Thank you for that update. Appreciate it.
I'm gonna leave with that. I'm gonna lead out with this one. This is a prime example of what we talked about.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the Eagles, Cowboys, or the Steelers have less talent than the Patriots. But the Patriots right now looking real good.
Yeah.
I say that to the point that it's the coaching. Coaching means a lot.
It does, brother.
It means a lot.
Absolutely.
Like Lee said, that game against Dallas, it was anybody's game. And I know Lee thought it, I thought it, everybody's like, and Dallas gonna go in there and steamroll up. Man, listen to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's still game.
And then we almost blew it.
They almost
we caught the pick six. We caught the pick six to win it, and then the very next play gave up a 78-yarder.
Yeah.
So
football, man. Football is a very petty lady, man.
Yeah, brother. You're right.
Football is a very petty lady.
Right about that. But it was a pleasure, man. I had a great time, man, tonight. Had some great laughs, man. All fun. We had a good time, man. So shout out to you.
All the laughs came when y'all start talking about Eagles and multiple championships. That's the best joke I ever heard.
Ever. That's in the Hall of Fame.
And listen, don't play. Hey, congratulate, baby. That's all. You know what I mean? We've been to the glory land. We've been to the glory land, baby.
Congratulations on your participation trophy. Congratulations.
Ah, shoot.
Hey, yay.
Funny. It's funny though. Before we go, I'm gonna tell you this.
Go ahead.
Everybody gonna watch the games different this weekend.
Yep.
Everybody that tuned in and had a part, it's gonna be like this now.
Yeah.
What are them guys thinking right now?
Yeah.
If the Eagles if other our teams get smoked, somebody will be. Hello.
I ain't gonna hear the end of it.
I just love football, man. So I just can't wait to see what's going on and see what everything's gonna run. Everything gonna come down to.
Man, that you watch the Cowboys and the Steelers. That's the only way you can love football because y'all don't win nothing. So,
please, ain't nobody. Tell Ben to go sit down, man. Stop playing. He couldn't. You know what I mean? Come on, man.
Ben got more chips.
Y'all ain't going nowhere, man. Ain't nobody. In Dallas.
Do you know that?
I mean, y'all doing great, but I can't see y'all past the first round.
Do you know
see?
What you say? Y'all get to the first round. That's it. Y'all gonna bail out. And Pittsburgh, y'all be in the basement this year. Don't even worry about it.
Oh my God.
We will listen. We winning straight out. Straight out.
Straight out of
Compton right here.
Straight out of hope. Like that's we are.
We taking it all out, man. I'm telling you, we winning straight out.
Taking y'all gear out of your lockers.
Now look, man, it's time. It's time. We done figured it out, baby. Watch. Y'all like, he talking crazy. Watch.
Y'all taking them direct deposits out for y'all trips to Cancun. Like that's.
Come on, man. You know what?
Shout out to Kansas City this week. I don't know who they playing, but I hope they beat them up. And
you don't even know where y'all playing.
We playing on the Saints. Who y'all playing?
I'll go because
just the high school. We playing just the high school.
When Lee said who y'all play this week, you said yeah, you said
I didn't know. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Nah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't look at the schedule this week because a lot of times I don't get a chance to look at it.
I can tell you our schedule all the way out.
Well, I can't tell you right now. I mean, I look at my schedule per week.
When he said who y'all play this week, you said I'm not sure, good brother, but I think the Mavericks.
Will, let me tell you what's going on though. So we need to pray for our good brother.
Yes, sir.
What happens is what happens is this is a form of depression. When you ain't got nothing to look forward to, you don't look at the schedule because you just be like, you know what, whatever happens from this point on. I don't really worry about it. But we praying for you, good brother.
You got me on that one. You know, please watch out for me, please. Because like I said, we're gonna win all the way out, and you know, we'll see.
Well, what you think gonna happen when y'all play the Wizards last game of the season? Who you like that game?
The Wizard? Who the hell you talking about? He ain't no dog Wizards, man.
No, I was just making sure you was going.
I know. Come on, man. That's the basketball team.
We gonna send the Oklahoma Sooners out there, bro. We ain't even showing up. We ain't even showing up.
Oh my god. But good talk, man. I had a good time with y'all, man. Messing around with y'all. So,
seriously speaking, brothers, I want to thank y'all for having me, man. It was
hey, man,
a pleasure.
Thanks for coming on, brother. Thanks for your knowledge. Thanks for your wisdom. You know what I'm saying? We'll definitely appreciate it. Definitely.
It was a pleasure. Yep. Don't forget, holler at us because everybody that's watching, my main man gonna be starting his own podcast soon. We talked about it, so
good. What's that? What is that gonna be called? What is it gonna be called?
Yeah.
Right now, I'm working on a couple names, but so far what I'm going with is Truth Be Told.
Okay. What's that about? What are you?
I ain't going on there, Chuck. Especially when they talk about football, you can't go on there. It's called Truth. So you and Billy Bird can't go on there with your 40, 48.
Hey, he's breaking up. I can't hear Will. What you say, my brother? What you say? Truth? What you say? He's breaking up. I don't even know what he's talking about. His Wi-Fi connection is all messed up.
Truth be told is gonna be sports based. It's gonna be sports based. I'm gonna touch on current events. I'm not gonna be afraid. I'm gonna say it like this: if you watch Colin Cowherd, think of a show like that with a little more depth to it.
Okay.
With somebody who's not afraid to really touch on current events, who's afraid to touch on politics, societal issues, this and the third. But we're going to relate it and bring it all back to sports.
Cool.
Like, we're going to keep it fun. We're going to keep it energetic. But we're going to be honest. I'm going to be honest about my teams, the Yankees, Cowboys, Steph Curry, guys like that. Okay. I'm going to definitely be honest about the Eagles, how they trash, garbage, stuff like that.
How y'all lost this year, all that. Go ahead. Go ahead.
But no. It's gonna be it's gonna be something fun, and it's gonna come from a fan's point of view. I want to have you guys up there when everything kicks off, so you guys can come on, talk your knowledge, and talk, from the perspective of your fan bases.
Yeah, I love to see that, man. So I'm excited, and I can't wait till you get it going, man. Straight up. So I definitely
appreciate it, man.
Anything you need from us, let us know. We definitely support you, definitely. So
for sure, man. I appreciate that.
Yep.
Well, anything you want to add? Anything else you want to add before we go, Lee?
Nah, man. I gave my predictions, man. Like I said, high scoring game. I don't think either defense will show up for real. But I do think there are going to be a couple defensive plays that make the game interesting. Like I said, I got the Cowboys 38-35. Outside of that, I look forward to being back up. Dan, make sure Dan is here next time I come, bro. Make sure that, because you talk about ratings, that's going to be ratings.
Yeah, it was. Hey, man, again, thanks for coming on. I had a great time with you, and of course, me and Will always busting up. So I'm looking forward to the next time, definitely, and hopefully, we can get together for that game in December. That'd be nice. I'd love to do that. That'd be awesome.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely, I'm down. Will has my contact, bro. Just hit me up.
Yes, sir. Yep. Anything you got to say, Will? Say this, chick.
Yeah, it's a lot, but it's PG, so I ain't gonna say. But I will say it was a heck of a show. I had a I can't wait till about 3 or 4 weeks from now when we're gonna do another one. Hopefully, Lee, you'll be free. You know what I mean, to do it again. And by then the Eagles will be 4-70. So with that being said, shout out to my main man, Chuck B, and the CEO of the upcoming Truth Be Told podcast, Lisa Voigt, and for myself, That's my world, baby.
All right, baby.
Hey, I'll see y'all next week.
Yes, sir. Peace.
Peace.